In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear coil springs on this BMW X5. These are going to be located behind the rear wheels. Let's get into it. Now we're going to remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket. Take the lug bolts out. Before I take the last one, I'm just going to hold the wheel so it doesn't fall. Take that out and grab the wheel and pull it off. I disconnect the level sensor, use a 10mm socket, loosen up this nut, and on the back it is spinning. I'm just going to use a 9mm wrench. Just hold that from spinning. The nut off, take that out, and slide that out of the way. I'm just going to use the support underneath the control arm, just take some of the tension off the shock. That's good. Using a 21mm socket, take this bolt out. And there is a nut on the other side. On the other side, use a 21mm wrench on the nut. Take that out. Pull the bolt out. And we can lower down the pull jack. Pull that out of the way. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver, just pop these covers up. Just get underneath. And pull the wire out of the way. And the brake hose. Pull that to the side. There is a retainer on the side. I'm just going to pop that off with a trim tool and just pop the ABS or wheel speed sensor wire out of the bracket right there. That's good. Just push that stuff to the side. I'm using a 21mm socket. Loosen up the nut. Now the stud is spinning, so I'm going to use a 21mm wrench on the nut and a 10mm socket on the stud. And just take the nut off. And I can take it off by hand, pull that off. And take the sway bar link nut off, use a 18mm socket. Comes right off. Just pry down on the sway bar. Use a pry bar. And just try to pop the sway bar link out of the control arm. Might have to tap it with a hammer. Just tap it out. That's out and out of the way. Towards the back, we're going to use an 18mm socket on this side and 18mm socket on this side. It's a little bit tricky to get a wrench in there. And we'll take this nut and bolt out. Now take the nut off. Yep. Just gonna use a pry bar, just push the bolt out. Grab it from the other side. And pull that out. Now just with the pry bar, just pry the arm up out of the bracket. And take it out of the knuckle. It comes right out. Underneath the lower control arm, I put an exhaust clamp so that I have somewhere to go around the pry bar. And then I can just push this down, pry this down. Then with another pry bar, just pry up on the spring, and just move it to the side. Might help to have multiple people. And just pop this out. Just like that. Just pry it down, slide it out, and it comes right out. Now take the spring, take this bumper that's going to go on the bottom. Slide the top in, get that lined up. Pry down on the control arm. There we go. That's lined up. There we go. Lined up top, lined up down below. It looks good. Slide the arm in place. I'm going to slide it into the knuckle. Get that lined up. Push that in. And then in the back, near the frame, just using a punch. Just get that close. Looks good there. Now I take the bolt, go through the back of the arm. Might have to pry it up a little. There we go. Put the nut on. All right, that's started. Take the nut, we're gonna put it on the stud, get that started. Now tighten this up. Now I'm gonna torque this to 81 foot-pounds. Now underneath, I'm gonna raise up on the lower control arm. You want to get this as close to ride height as possible. Just be careful. All right, it's tight. Now we're going to torque this nut and bolt to 81 foot-pounds. That's good. I'm going to take the sway bar link, get that lined up. the nut started. I'll snug it down. And we're going to torque this nut to 45 foot-pounds. We're going to take the pull jack down and we're going to lower this down to the floor and use a floor jack to get the shock bolt in. Just raise this up. Take the bolt, get that started, put the nut on the inside, snug that down. Now we're going to torque this to 94 foot-pounds. That's good. And lower the floor jack. Now take the brake line, slide that into the bracket. And take the ABS wire or wheel speed sensor wire. Push that in position. Close that door. And the bracket in the corner here, you're going to push that back onto the bracket. There you go. I'm going to take the level sensor, get that started, put the nut on. And I'll snug this down. Snug that down. And I'll put the wheel on. Get that lined up. Put the lug bolts, get that started. And get the other lug bolt started. And snug those down. Now we're going to tighten the lug bolts to 111 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle. And just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.